Peter, thank you very much for your excellent keynote. I really liked the way you presented, let's say, the needs for 6G, and also not only the needs, but how it can be adapted and framed into the society and in general, of course. So how would you say, or whatever would you say are the main takeaways from your keynote?
Yeah, so indeed, when we talk about a new generation, it's not only about the exciting new technologies that engineers love to work on and discuss, but it's also what is the human need that we're going to solve. And my talk is very much about the augmenting human potential. And I make the point that actually for most of the generations, we've improved human proximity, our ability to communicate at a distance, access data at a distance. With 5G, for the first time, we start addressing human productivity. We're connecting humans and machines. With 6G, I make the point that we're enhancing our ability to handle and create intelligence and knowledge. And the way we see that is thanks to the massive scale deployment of sensing, of AI ML that will be possible in the 6G era, we can have synchronous twinning of the physical world, of our own biological world, with a digital world. And that digital world is a perfect knowledge engine with models of the physical world. And what can we do? Enhancing proximity. I can sense at a distance, at spectrum that today I cannot, with human senses, sense. I have models that in real time I can transport. I can be with you and have a holographic representation of myself. Then with that enhanced, so that's proximity. Enhancing knowledge, I can understand the world better, anticipate needs, and then start planning and deciding on actions back into the physical world. Physical world actions done by actuators, by robots. We leave to machines what machines are good at. And that is not only mechanical tasks, it can also be hashing through images at 1,000 images per second for quality inspection. But then also augment the humans what the humans are good at. Creative problem solving, learning, caring for others. And that are typically also the things that we enjoy doing. So offloading the mundane task and augmenting the good task. So that is the 6G era application that I address. And then I talk about the research directions for the technology also. So everybody talks about AI ML and how that will help us to handle the complexity of the network and new ways of designing the radio interfaces. Talking about new bands, everybody talks about terahertz, but also new technologies in the existing bands. And they're not only for communication, but one of the sensors will be the ubiquitous radio, using the radar capability, not only for localization as we do today, but also for volumetric information and even surface material specific properties. And yeah, since we're sensing the world, also it has to happen with security and trust. We have to trust that if I have a digital twin of myself, that it's not going to be hampered with. So these are very much the radio side, but then there's also the network architecture side, the network of networks with small area networks with very specialized requirements, machine area network, car area network, and then also the paradigm shift to the cloudified networks. Today already we see cloud RAN, but then this opens up a new paradigm of microservices that you can now, from a clean slate, have a fresh look at how you partition them across a cloud continuum, and even have specialized microservices. So not only scaling the function, but specialized functions that are inserted. So new area of applications and new directions for research in the 6G.
So a lot of work for us to be doing in the next 10 years at least.
Absolutely.
Peter, thank you very much again for your excellent talk. And let's keep in touch. Who knows if you'll be coming back to upcoming EuCNC in the coming years. Thank you very much again.
Thank you.
Pleasure to see you again.